Morning, good morning. Hey, hello everyone. Morning, good morning. Hey, hello everyone. Buenos dias. Happy hump day. Buenos dias. Can you guys hear me on Discord? How's everyone doing? Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. No voice, no ADR trades. Morning. Buenos dias. Morning. Buenos dias. Okay. Do we have any data today? Do we have any data today? At 10, 9:45? Okay. Awesome. 9:45? Okay. Awesome. By the way, I'm live on YouTube also. By the way, I'm live on YouTube also. Okay, so we have for SPY in the queue, I'm gonna see yesterday high. Yesterday high is a big level for SPY in the queue. If you guys look at the weekly time frame, that's a huge resistance. It's a little bit above yesterday high, but I will say it's around there. Let's say pre-market high today. Yeah, and that's the main resistance. Pre-market high, yesterday high. Pre-market high, yesterday high. So for the Q will be around 529. For SPY will be 597.70. I will say that. Um, so Microsoft, it's been a little bit tricky. Keeps rejecting 263, 263.50. I don't know. I don't trust that chart because it keeps going higher, but it keeps rejecting, but it keeps making higher highs. So it's a little bit weird. I will say my main watch today is Walmart because it has a big gap above. Yesterday I tried to enter the gap, but it had like hard rejection there, so I want to see it holding 100 today. That will be my main watch. And IWM, um, IWM 210. If can hold 210, that will be amazing. If not, I would love to see it pulling back to 208, and then we'll see if it holds 208. I'll be looking for a play a bounce there. Yeah, a pullback loan at 208. I would love to see that. If not, it's gonna be 210. So if act as support. Apple, I'm on a swing trade on Apple. It held 200, 199 so good that I think Apple, it has a long way to go higher. I think it can easily go higher and fill the gap above, but obviously it's gonna take some time. But yeah, as long as keeps holding 199, 200, it's crazy bullish, Apple. You hear echo? Okay, now should be no echo. Sorry about that. So for today, we have Apple, we have Microsoft, IWM, Walmart. Oh, Meta. Meta is the other one that I have. That I'm looking for a pullback to 660, around there, 660, 662. Basically, last week's high. The pullback there will be perfect to go long. And if it can hold 660, 657, um, that will be a break and retest. That will be the retest after the break. So yeah, Meta, IWM, and Walmart are my main watches for the day. Obviously, besides SPY and Q, which is my bread and butter for trading futures. Apple that 200 hold was perfect. So I'm on a swing trader for next month because I think Apple can really go after selling off for like a month and then holding the 199 200. But if you're not in Apple, just wait for either pullback to 200 or a break and retest of yesterday high. Hola. What are you guys looking to trade today? You guys need to read the announcement channel. Netflix? I don't touch Netflix, but good luck. Google, let's see Google. Uh, Under 165? Why? So you're looking to play rejections on Google? What's my analysis on Walmart? You guys have it on my Discord, and if you're on Desi's channel, you have it on ADR charts. The Whoop is not working. So I'm gonna wait for data to come out at 9:45 and then we'll look for trades. If it is your first time with me, just you need to understand that the way that I trade SPY and the Q, I trade it with futures. So if you hear me saying I like this rejection on SPY or the Q, and if you hear me saying I'm gonna enter here, is because I'm trading futures. I do not trade SPY and the Q options. Day trade options on SPY and the Q. Yeah, props do pay if you follow their rules. Their money, their rules. But yeah, they do pay. And which are the top ones? The top ones are My Funded Futures, Tradeify, Apex, Top Step, and there's a few others. But you can always ask around on the futures channel. We all trade with, pretty much all trade with props. Yeah, I trade futures using SPY and QQ charts. So um, this is what I'm looking on IWM, pull back to 208. Yeah, remember to like the video. And thank you if you already did. AMD, I think AMD is a stock to, if you like it, long term, it just buy shares and forget about it. At least that's what I did when it had like a big dump, like last month or 2 months ago. I just bought shares and doesn't matter what it's gonna do daily. Oh, thank you, Lucas. Okay, I got an alert on CrowdStrike. Let's see. Okay, I see why. Will be interesting if CrowdStrike can hold 455, but it's rejecting there, so I'm gonna put a alert around 455. If you can hold it, I think that could be an amazing long opportunity. Okay, we have Apple reacting yesterday high. That's a level we want to see holding for more upside. If not, I would love to see it pulling back to 201 or 200 and add more to my, so I can add more to my position. Okay. Now we're going, everything's moving higher already, but again, I'm gonna wait for data. Ooh, that's an ugly reaction on Apple. That was ugly. I honestly would love to see everything pulling back. I would feel more comfortable playing longs if everything pulls back. Okay, we have data 9:45. We had data also at 10. Only at 10? Okay. Okay, we have SPY at pre-market high. This is a big level for SPY. Huge level. Okay. I would love to play a reaction here, a quick scalp. That will be super risky. But I like this type of plays. When the first time you have a touch of a level, most of the time it gets rejected. So I love playing those reactions, but those reactions are pretty quick. Yeah, I love playing shorts. See, you already have a reaction there. First touch is most of the time is a reaction. I don't recommend these type of trades, but I love doing that. IWM trying, but it's reacting to 10. Nvidia looks like it's waking up. Let's see if we can hold the VWAP. Okay, Apple moving. Yesterday high. Big level for Apple there. If it breaks, you wait for a break and retest there. SPY holding that level. Yeah, we're pushing. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful Apple. That 200 hold, that was perfect this week. Perfect. Okay, let's see the Q trying to hold pre-market high. Same thing with SPY. Huge level here. Okay. Okay. Smart money chasing this rally? That doesn't sounds good. Smart money chasing? I don't think somebody smart that will be chasing. Oh, look at Apple. That's beautiful. Mm, 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 mm. Look at Apple. We gotta be patient here. We gotta be patient. I don't trade the first few minutes of the market open. So I'm really patient with my trades. Also, we have data coming up, so this could be a very short run, or it can just go crazy. Who knows? But it's better be safe than sorry. I do know that Apple could be a amazing opportunity if it holds this breakout and then give us a pullback to yesterday high or closer to yesterday high. Nvidia is kind of weak. It's rejecting the VWAP. Let's see. Yeah. What news do I find most impactful? I don't know. No idea. I guess earnings. I honestly don't pay attention to news. I like to know when we have data news so I don't trade that. And then I trade whatever happens after the news, data, or earnings. It's just always levels. So, like right now, right? We have data coming up. So I'm not touching this. And then I just wait to see what's going to happen with data. And then I see how a level plays out. And then that's what I trade. Like it doesn't matter what data is gonna say. Okay, so we have data 9:45 and 10. Okay. So the day we have 3 minutes for data and then we have 15, 17, 18. To become profitable, I would say a little bit over 2 years. Yeah. The first 2 years it was just losing money. And then when you're close, when you started to be a little bit flat on your P&L, like you lose some days, you gain another days, but it's mostly flat. It's not like huge red days. And then that started to turn around, and then you start like really understanding how, at least, what's your edge and how you like to trade, because there are millions, like I would say there's so many ways that you can trade, and it can work for you, but it is important to understand what's your edge and what really works for you, right? It's like I've been doing this for 8 years, and now like past years when I started to trade futures is when I realized that I like it more, day trading futures, and I just look for swing trades with options. So you're always learning, but yeah, it's gonna take you a minimum 2 years. 2 years of stress, crying days, big red days. But also it depends, because like it depends how much you want it, to be honest. Like, okay, last week I posted on Discord, like, if anyone was struggling and needed help, send me a DM and I will help them. So I got a bunch of DMs, right? And then I reply them and say, okay, just watch my free video course, make notes, and then just ask me questions about it. You know how many people did that? Just one person. And was, their answer was, I just lost X amount of money, and then I know that I need to stop thinking about it and not losing money, which is not a real answer. So for me, it's like, you don't really want it. Like, if I posted to everyone, like, there's like over 2,000 people in the group, and then I got no one that it did that I told you to do, so it means you don't really want it. You're not willing to put in the work to change your outcome. Yeah, just like life, exactly. Okay, I'm watching Apple. Hopefully, we can have a pullback here with data, but I wanted to see it holding yesterday high. It's around 203.50, and we have the VWAP around there also, so that will be the entry today. How long I've been in the group? I think pretty much since he opened it. I think it was 2019 when it was free. Yeah. Yeah. I think I can see these on my Discord bio because I didn't have Discord before. So I can tell you exactly date when I okay, let me see. Oh, 2018. February 28th, 2018. Apple, Apple, Apple. I do love this Apple pullback here. But we have SPY having trouble here. It's not really holding too strongly. The candlesticks are showing clear signs of reaction. And we have data in a couple of minutes, so we'll see. Microsoft is looking like it wants to boom boom already. So for picking a contract, it's whatever you want to do. It depends what you're looking for. Are you looking for holding overnight, or you're looking only to day trade it? So if you're only looking to day trade Apple, you can buy weeklies. um if you're looking to hold more than one day, because today is Wednesday, I will buy for next week. I have Apple contracts for next month, the end of next month. So everything depends what you're looking to do. Like, I'm looking for Apple to go back to at least 215, 214, I will say. And then I will look for to play the gap that it has above 214. Did I close my Microsoft puts? Yes, I posted that on ADR trades. Apple already going. I made 82,000 by accident. How much do I make more to be able to consistency rule? Oh, I don't know. You need to calculate that, but you need to make a lot of money. You probably screw yourself. Not 82K, 8,200. So a little bit over 8,000. Watch Nike. I think I have an alert on Nike. So the best thing you can do is go through charts. This is what I do. I go through charts, and if I like something, I just put alerts on those charts and then forget about it. And whenever the alerts pop off, it's when I trade them. Yeah, Nike looks pretty good, but it needs to break. For me, it needs to hold a little bit under 64. But the 60 hold was, I think that was the entry on Nike. Right now, it's too far from that. Ooh, I like this IWM rejection. It's losing the VWAP, just rejected 210. Nvidia pretty weak, but we have data in 9 minutes. That was a fake out here on the queue. Oh, Apple was downgraded today? Doesn't seem like it cared, to be honest. It's going higher. Okay. It's fine like you're trying to hold pre-market high, but I still don't trust it. I think what's helping here is that Microsoft and Apple both look pretty bullish. Where you trade futures? Here on YouTube. CrowdStrike just put an alert at 4:55 and then forget about it. Yeah, but CrowdStrike is looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Needs to break 457.50, but I do like this one. Ooh, I like this one, but data can definitely um mess with this trade. Let's see. How is the IV for CrowdStrike? I usually don't like trading a stock that just had it earnings. I like leaving it alone for like a day or maybe two. IV, it's pretty good. 58. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna get the 460 for next week. My stop loss is gonna be today's low, and my PT 490. Again, we have data in like 3 minutes, so that can definitely mess up this trade. But I like it. Spy in the queue rejecting. Okay. Nvidia, it's been so weak today. A pullback to 139 could be good. 139, 140. I would say 139.50. Ooh, CrowdStrike, beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. I want to see it like I'm gonna take some profit at 470, and then I'm gonna take more profits at the gap fill, and then my main target is 490. But that will be for the last runners. I took CrowdStrike for next week. Beautiful. Okay. I like that. Again, everything can change with data. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, data is out. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, that would be a perfect rubber band play. Whenever I see a huge candle like that, I just buy the dip and then play a quick scalp here. You see how it just bounces really fast? That's like 2 seconds trade or 1 second trade. Yeah, that's how I pass really fast my evals. I honestly would love to see SPY going down to 593, 592, or 595, and the Q 526. Nice hold on SPY. I'm sorry, on Apple, Microsoft, and CrowdStrike. Anyone got that 210 rejection on IWM? That was perfection. You did? I also hope it's Apple's day. Yes. Apple, beautiful. The 200 entry was the play. I think that was the best entry for Apple. Still nothing for SPY in the queue. Very choppy. We have Nvidia going down. We have Apple going up. Microsoft holding pretty good. Let's see what Amazon and Google are doing. Amazon, nothing. Google trying to hold. Definitely trying to hold pre-market high as support, which is bueno. CrowdStrike pulling back. We want to see it holding the VWAP here. Apple going, beautiful. I am in CrowdStrike. I didn't post it there because we're trading here live. I can't do like 10 things at the same time. Okay, we have this pullback here. Okay, so what I'm looking here is the market's been very strong, right? The past few days. So the best thing we can do is just be patient and wait for pullbacks and then see how the market's going to react to supports. And we go long if that happens. In a strong market, that's why you want to wait and play. You want to wait for pullbacks at strong support and then see how it react there and then go long or not take any trades. Yeah, Apple is the only one that I see that is really boom boom. $140 or $138. I will say $140 or $139. Yes. But so far it's not showing any signs of that it's gonna hold here. But yeah, if you wanna play Nvidia, watch it here. But first you wanna see confirmation that it's really gonna hold. And that's with candlesticks. Being said, pull back on QQQ at 527. It's fine. I have 526, so you just gotta make a decision which one you wanna play. Let's see how it's gonna react here. The Q2 morning low, pre-market low. Pre-market low is 526.50. Okay. Come on, go lower, Q. Go lower. Ooh, I like this pullback here. I'm watching this pre-market low 526.50 and 526. IWM, yeah, that 210 reaction was perfect. Okay. IWM at 208. I have an alert there. Okay, 208. 208. If you're short on IWM, take some profits there. 208 is a big support for IWM. In fact, I'm gonna see if it can hold it and maybe play a bounce there. But first, I wanna see a spine the Q holding. Pre-market low. Okay. SPY is trying to hold here. Pre-market low. Okay. Nice bounce here on the Q. And SPY. Both holding pre-market low. Okay, so far we have our channels for the day, pre-market low and pre-market high. CrowdStrike, really good hold here. Me like it. Are we gonna run here and retest the VWAP on SPY and the Q? Apple flying, beautiful, beautiful. That's all I need. If Apple is flying, I'm good. Perfect bounce here on Nvidia. 139.50. And I love this CrowdStrike flag here. Yeah, I like my trades. I like Apple and I love CrowdStrike. We're good. Yeah, 528, 526 on the Q worked perfect. That was perfect. Perfect bounce there. But so far it's pretty choppy price action. Yeah, CrowdStrike. Beautiful. Still don't love what SPY and the Q are doing. Watch Nvidia. If Nvidia can break the VWAP, it's boom boom time. But look at that 5-minute candle right when it touched the 139.50 level. That's if you don't understand how a reaction or reverse on a trend happen, that's exactly what it happens. You want to see those candlesticks just like span the Q at pre-market low also. It's boom boom time. How long does it take me to pass an eval account? One less half of a day, less than an hour. What's my stop loss on CrowdStrike? Morning low. Morning. Hello. Oh my god, look at CrowdStrike. That's beautiful. That was perfect, perfect, perfect. Break, retest, boom. That's all you need. You don't need to be trading like 5 different stocks or making like 5 different trades. You just need to be patient and wait for A plus setups. No, thank you. Let's see how Spindeck are gonna react to the VWAP. We have SPY right at the VWAP. Thus, I fumbled the bag and didn't enter CrowdStrike. Thus, on an entry now, or is it the move gone? It's gone. You want me? I know. Like whenever, like if you're asking if it is too late, you already know it's too late. You know, we all know when it's too late. It's just patience. Trading is just patience. Like something like that. If you're asking, you already know it's too late. So you missed that trade, and that's fine. That's gonna happen like 1,000 times. Just be patient and wait for another trade, or maybe another for tomorrow. Who knows? But it's all about being patient. How do you get confidence to hold? I think that definitely comes with experience, but also really understanding how to read candlesticks. I think when I really understood and really knew how to read candlesticks, that definitely changed completely the way that I see a move on a chart. Okay, so we have Spindecky reacting the VWAP. We're moving in a very tight range here. And I'm honestly a little bit short biased on Spindecky because I feel like we've been up too much, too fast. I think the healthy thing to do for the market is pulling back, but it's not doing that. What do you mean Apple not a good reaction? It's above yesterday high. It's way above 200. Like the other thing is zoom out, guys. So you gotta zoom out, look at the bigger picture. What is happening? So my targets are the next big resistance. Those are always my targets. If I'm playing calls, the next big resistance. If I'm playing puts, the next big support. Pretty easy. And pullback on Apple to the VWAP, it will be good if you're looking to trade Apple. SPY really trying to hold the VWAP. I don't like it when we have a dance around the VWAP because for me it's like the market is choppy. Okay. Spy trying here. My target for Apple is like the gap above. So no, that's why I bought Apple for next month. Because for me, Apple, this is a big move that I'm waiting for. The Q is still reacting the VWAP, Spy is trying to hold it. So which one is gonna be? Ooh, great reaction there on the Q. I like that reaction. CrowdStrike still very strong. Ooh, Tesla ugly. But if can hold here, this could be a good entry to go long. Tesla, I will say the VWAP. If can hold the VWAP as support, can definitely go. Let's see, Meta. Ooh, that was a 3-bar play on Meta. Pretty clean. Coin. Let's see what coin is doing. Not much. I honestly would love to see coin going down and fill the gap at 215. If I have alerts on coin around 215, if can do that, I will go like all in on coin. I don't like it what it is right now. People. The Q is definitely weaker than Spy. Look how Spy is trying to hold the VWAP, but the Q keeps rejecting it. Anyone caught that Q VWAP reaction? AMD? Let me check. I honestly don't like trading AMD, but I do like that 116 hold. Yeah, I think 116 is a break and retest for AMD. Yeah, 116 hold, definitely. Volunteer, let's see what's doing. Eek, that's a huge reaction. Pretty choppy. It's been crazy choppy. Yesterday and Monday's candle were definitely showing signs of buyers having a little bit of trouble. Those two are indecision candles, and then today we have this big pullback to 125, 126. That could be a good pullback long, but I don't like this chart, to be honest. Too choppy. Yeah, it's too choppy for me. Spy trying. Look at the 30-minute candles on SPY and the Q. That's pretty bullish, but I don't like this price action. I think the individual stocks are moving definitely easier than SPY and the Q. I trade with the daily, 30 minutes, and 5-minute time frames. What you see on YouTube. That's exactly what I use. When you see on my live stream, that's what I use. Okay, we're again at morning high. Definitely need to see breaking 598 SPY. I'm not touching Microsoft. It's been extremely choppy, so I'm staying away from Microsoft. Do I like still the? It keeps making higher highs and higher lows with weird daily candlesticks. So for me, it was a short, but I'm not touching it. I definitely don't want to go lower. Nvidia needs to reclaim the VWAP. CrowdStrike, beautiful. I think I'm chilling. I'm just gonna chill with CrowdStrike and Apple. What's my thought on Bull for a long-term buy? I like Hood. That I talked a lot about Hood when I was buying shares. And I told you guys a bunch of times that I love Hood. That was a perfect buy. And I'm chilling with shares. It is weird price action. But I honestly, I was expecting a weird price action today because this is a very strong weekly reaction resistance on SPY and the Q. So it needs volume to break that. Then 132% up. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. That's beautiful. Is Tesla bouncing? On Dale? No, I don't like Dale. Is Dale American? Okay, let's see if Nvidia can break the VWAP. Is Dale American? Yeah, I don't like Dale. Pretty slow PA on SPY and the Q. Very choppy too. No clear trend here. Look at CrowdStrike. That's all we needed today. That's all we needed. That's all you need. One very good trade. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Beautiful. I'm gonna look to take some profits around 470. You're already out? Why? There's no reason to get out of CrowdStrike. I don't think I'm gonna trade any futures today. I don't like how SPY and the Q are moving so slow and choppy. Well, that is okay. So if you get out of a trade just because is X amount up, you're never gonna grow your account. If you're X amount up or down, that doesn't matter. What matters is price action and levels. And I think I have two videos of my free video course where I explain how to hold your runners longer or your position when there's no reason to get out of that. Look at CrowdStrike making higher highs and higher lows. Very clean uptrend. No, you don't need multiple contracts to grow your account. Again, what matters is levels and price action. Nvidia is rejecting the VWAP. This is starting to get boring. It's extremely slow. Oh, nice. Thank you, Vanilla. I like your username and the picture. uh, it's the free video course. It's if you're on YouTube, is on the down below. If you're on Discord, is on my bio. Spy, resistance, doing nothing. Ooh, Apple pulled back to the VWAP. Let's see if it's gonna hold there. Another reaction here. No, I haven't looked at gold today, to be honest, because it has a huge gap below. So I have an alert on gold. Whenever it fills the gap is when I'm gonna trade it. But let's see if maybe it's a good short for that gap play. Damn, what's going on with gold? That thing is flying. Yep, no, I'm not touching this one. You're short on Palantir. Why, the VWAP reaction? I'll be careful here. Let's see what Tesla type's doing. 330. I like this level on Tesla, but I would like to see it holding it on a bigger time frame. So far, on the 30-minute time frame, it's not looking bullish like at all. But we'll see. It's trying to hold. Trying there. It's so weird since a lot of very good setups, but Spawn the Cure, it's doing nothing. Like nothing, very choppy. I think the trade for Spawn the Q today was just playing that bounce at pre-market low. That was very clean. But that's it. Do I own Bitcoin? Yes. TSM? Let's see. Um, I will honestly, I will not touch TSM unless it fills the gap below. So yeah, I will not touch this one. It's flying already, but I will only feel comfortable holding, like trading TSM if can fill the gap below. It has two gaps, but at least the first one, that will be yesterday's close. And then the other gap is around 181. But I will say if can go down to yesterday high, that will be a gap fill. And I will definitely look there for a bounce. But what it is right now, it's just, I don't like it. Where am I from? I'm from Venezuela. Moment of truth here for Apple. It needs to hold the VWAP. If not, it's gonna go to yesterday high, and that's gonna be an ugly daily candlestick. Unless it bounces there. But we'll see. I was hoping for TSM to go to 197, no dice. Yeah, exactly. So if you don't see that, if I see a chart like TSM and I'm like, okay, I don't like it unless it fills the gap, I'm not touching it. I'm not even looking at that chart. I just put alerts at the gaps, and then I know that when that gap gets filled, that's my time to see if I want to trade it or not. Same thing that I have with coin right now. I'm not touching coin unless it fills the gap below. Yeah, Spandex, you're crazy choppy. I'm not touching that. Unless we go again down to pre-market low. We could play a little bounce there or reaction if that level acts as resistance. No, I'm in Miami. CrowdStrike still looking pretty good. Apple having a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, CrowdStrike is a gap fill setup, but it definitely has resistance in the middle of the gap. Like it has two big resistance at the gap, so that's why I'm gonna take profits there. And that's also why I bought contracts for next week. I wouldn't be trading TSM because it has gaps below. Unless you're day trading. So that's the other thing. Like the way that I trade options, I don't look for day trading options. My options trades are most of the time I'm looking for a big move. So I'm not looking for a move on one day. Like my trade on Apple is I'm looking for Apple to move at least to 210, to 14, to 15. My play with CrowdStrike is I'm looking for CrowdStrike to move at least to 480 or the entire gap fill. So that's the thing like you need to keep in mind, like what are you looking for on the trade that you're trading. Like if I'm not day trading any options unless I see the chart cannot give me more, like it already moved a lot and I see that it's having a lot of trouble at certain point and I see that it's having, like, most likely I'm not gonna have the move that I'm looking for. Oh, right now here in Miami, let me see. Just stop training. Like summer in Miami is really bad. Like people love to come here in during summer. Like summer in Miami is bad. It's extremely hot, very humid, and it rains all the time. Like today is gonna rain all day. Yesterday rained all day. Since Saturday, we've been having no sun. Like it's just been raining all day, every day. I haven't been able to play peekaboo. I'm mad. Yeah, it's Miami. It's getting very expensive, crazy expensive. You love peekaboo? Me too. I'm obsessed with peekaboo. If you guys come down to Miami and wanna play peekaboo, just send me a DM. I play pretty much. If I can, I play every day. I was in a little tournament on Saturday. That was pretty good. Um, and I'm gonna be in another one. I don't remember if it is this Saturday or Sunday. And I'm playing also another one on the Father's Day weekend. What's your duper? I used to play tennis. I played tennis my entire life, but now I'm playing pickleball. Four? Oh, you're pretty good. I'm 3.20, but yeah, I'm 3.20. I think I'm 3.27 or something like that. Kosher pickleball? Well, here in Miami, everyone play. There's a lot of people playing paddle because you have a lot of Latinos, and in South America, we play paddle and tennis. Like my parents back in Venezuela, they are obsessed with paddle. No one plays pickleball there. They say it's too boring. Paddle is faster. But in the States, people are playing pickleball more. Paddle, I think, is more in South America and Spain. What was my ranking in tennis? I don't remember. But I wasn't like that good. I was okay. I was good, but not like top 10. Moved to Houston. One of my best friends lived there. I found Houston extremely boring. I do not like that. I don't like that city. 3.54. Ooh, I don't remember having a tennis ranking, to be honest. I do not use socials for any trading, only for friends and family. 3.49 duper. That's pretty good. I will say anyone that is 2.7 and above, it's a good player. What a boring market today. Yeah, maybe Apple can go down to previous day high. It looks like that's what I'm gonna do, that it's gonna do. Costco buy now pay later. Oh, that's gonna be big. That's definitely gonna be big. I know. Desi left me with the most boring trading days. At least we got CrowdStrike, right? Tunable. CrowdStrike is not even near the VWAP, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, guys. CrowdStrike is holding pretty good. There's only one VWAP. IWM is holding pretty good, that 208 level. I like that. I just don't love spying the queue. Capitale or Maracaibo? What's that? Come on, CrowdStrike, go to 470 so I can take some profits. If Nvidia can break the VWAP, I like it for a long play. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too, Al. I'm getting hungry too. Let's see Nvidia. I'm watching here Nvidia. Leaf Morgan? Who's that? Let's see. Um, I don't see it. Maybe the shape of my face and hers. I don't know. I don't see it. What for breakfast? Um, I think it's gonna be eggs, blueberries, strawberries, Greek yogurt, and avocado. You have two VWAPs? You guys are making it too complicated. Just use the regular VWAP and that's it. Maybe the bands. Some people use them, but I like to keep it simple my trading. You don't need all that. You just need to learn how to read price action, and that's it. Come on, CrowdStrike. Keep going. Give me a little bit more. A little bit more. 470. Go. 417. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. I'm taking some profits here. Just a little bit. 470. That's my first PT. Took some profits there. That was a perfect, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. Mm. Okay, Nvidia is waking up. That could be another trade. But I think I'm done for today because this is getting too boring. Nothing happening. I like this daily candlestick on Nvidia, and if you can really hold the VWAP, I think it's boom boom time. Spy at resistance again. Nothing happening. Habibi trades. Habibi wants Masari. Habibi money. Masari is money. I not a lot of Arabic because I grew up with a lot of Arabic friends, but I don't think I can say those words here. A lot of cursing. Habibi Desi. Okay, I like this apple curving up here. It holds the view of that could be another entry on Apple. And I'm gonna take it because, like I said before, I already in Apple. But it looks good. The 30-minute candles on SPY and the Q are pretty bullish. But I don't like this price action and it keeps rejecting resistance. Nvidia. Nvidia. Maybe today is just a consolidation day. We're moving in a channel. No clear trend for the day. SPY needs to break this high here. 598 for SPY. For the Q, 529.50. What's my target on CrowdStrike? I think I said that a bunch of times already. This is getting boring. Okay, I need a bathroom break and I'm gonna go for more coffee. Just scream if SPY breaks this high, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Still nothing happening. How is CRM? Ooh, let's see how is CRM. I haven't checked that one in a while, and I used to love trading CRM. Well, it's pretty choppy, to be honest. Don't love it. Kind of like that it's holding the VWAP, but on the bigger time frames, it's very choppy. I like that it has a gap above. So gaps most of the time act like magnets. So if I see a gap above, I know most likely it's gonna go higher. I don't know when, obviously, but very choppy. I don't love this chart. SPY again, retesting um this resistance, pre-market high, warning high. I don't like it for a reaction, and I don't like it for a play to the upside because it's moving very slow. I don't like this price action. I didn't fall into the toilet. I was making coffee. Ah. Oh, my YouTube link. It's this. Yeah, very slow PA. It's weird. We had more action before data, like in the first 15 minutes of the market open, and now the market is just dead. Tesla? I already did Tesla. You guys are obsessed with Tesla. And I already said that I do like this hold. This is what I'm looking on the Tesla chart. I like this. I like this level. I have support here. It needs to break the VWAP. That's all it needs to do. But I do like this hold. Here I have a support here. So this pullback, I do like Tesla pulling back here. I like it a lot. So this hold can it could be very bullish. You had a break, retest, break, and now I'm pulling back to this support that it's been very strong the past few days. I will say last week or 2 weeks. Last week, yeah. And it's trying to hold there. So you either enter it near 528 or just wait for a VWAP break. Yeah, it could definitely be a cup and handle. I don't trade cup and handles, but yeah, I see it. I also like the 30-minute candles on Tesla. If you see the last three or two, this one is just forming, but the last two, they're looking pretty bullish at support. So yeah, if it breaks the VWAP, I think it's boom boom time for Tesla. I think it could be a very good swing trade. The good thing right now about Tesla is Tesla most of the time don't follow SPY and the queue, because if I were looking anything else, I'll be careful because SPY and the queue is right at resistance. But Tesla doesn't really follow SPY and the queue, so you can definitely trade Tesla without watching SPY and Q. Okay, Nvidia's trying to hold the VWAP here. Maybe. Yeah, Nvidia's looking pretty good also. So I will say Tesla and Nvidia are looking pretty much the same today. You had a pullback at a very strong support. Bounce, you got a bounce there, and now it's trying to hold the VWAP. So both are fighting the VWAP. We want to see it holding it strongly. Your dinner depends on Mr. Tesla and Nvidia. Another reaction on Spy. I guess we should play that reaction over and over again. But I don't like it. I like it when so the way that I play reactions, which I love playing reaction, is most of the time is the first touch. I always know it's a reaction, and then I play it with a quick scalp. But when the market is moving very slow, like it's doing right now, I do not play reactions because I know it can easily stop me out. Okay, Nvidia waking up. I like this Nvidia hold. Tesla is still reacting the VWAP. Let's see if Tesla it's gonna be a bear flag or it's gonna break the VWAP. What is SMCI doing? Oh yeah. That thing is gonna go to 47 or 48. Like coming, I will say next week. Yeah, that 39 bounce on SMCI, that was perfect for a swing trade. Look at this. Break, gaps up, go down, and makes hold support, and now it's breaking out of the flag. That was perfect. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna go to 47 or 48. I'm chilling with lips and shares of SMCI. So I'm not even looking at that one. AMD is looking pretty good. That 116 hold was perfect. Right now it's more at morning high. If it breaks that, it's boom boom time. And I think it's gonna go to 122.50. I don't know if that's gonna happen today, but if it breaks morning high and use it as support, I think definitely it's gonna go to 122.50. It has a lot of potential. Yeah, 122.50 on AMD, yes. AMD one. Damn, I cannot see anything on that chart. How, how do you guys trade on that chart? Can't even see the candlesticks. Yeah, that's insane. You know, guys, the meme that it's a woman like looking all confused, watching a bunch of math stuff happening around? That will be me. Where is it? Um, give me this. I'm just joking. That's what happened when the market is boring, is doing nothing. You need a V-shaped recover on Tesla. It's trying to. It's trying. Nvidia is trying to hold the VWAP. I do like a lot this daily candlestick on Nvidia. How do you decide what percentage of your portfolio you put in an option trade? I honestly am not good for that because the money that I have on my portfolio is money that I'm okay losing entirely because though that money is from my gains. So if I have a 50K portfolio, it depends how I like the trade. I can go all in. I do not. I don't think you guys should do that, but it's just money I'm okay losing because it's just gains by now. Yep. Oh my god, nothing is happening. The gambler's mentality? No, because if you have 1 million in your bank account that you're looking to trade with, but you only put 30,000 or 50,000 on your broker, are you gambling? You're not. Yeah, I mostly trade futures. Yes. But I haven't made one futures trade today because I don't like how the market is moving. I like how individual stocks are moving, but not SPY and the Q. And the play that I had for today, like the play that I like it for today with futures, I missed it because it was this pre-market low and SPY and the Q bounce, and I missed the play there. Why do I trade futures with SPY and the Q? Hmm. One, because I don't want to watch two more charts. And if you compare SPY and the Q with ES and NQ, they're exactly the same intraday. And I've been watching SPY and the Q for 8 years, so maybe more, maybe 10 years. So I feel so comfortable trading based on SPY and the Q that I don't need to watch two more charts to trade futures. So if you compare SPY with AES, 5 minute time frame, 15, 30-minute time frame, it's exactly the same. And the way that you trade futures is you don't think about the contracts. You just click buy and sell. So the numbers when it comes to SPY and ES are different, but for me, the trade is exactly the same. Yeah, I honestly don't understand why you need to track four, like SPY, the Q, ES, and NQ. And I always talk about this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I like trading simple. Like, I like keeping simple my trading. I don't use indicators other than the VWAP. I don't use fancy stuff. I don't like watching a bunch of charts. Um, yeah, I like it to keep it simple. I only trade based on price action and levels. Trading futures, I am really having trouble controlling my risk management. It is exactly the same. It's levels. If it breaks your level, you're out. It doesn't matter where you're trading. Most of the time, when I see people saying that they have trouble either holding their runners or getting fast, getting fake out, or having trouble managing your risk management, most of the time is you're having really bad entries because you're chasing. So if you have bad entries, it's gonna be very easy for your trade to go against you, especially with futures. With futures, you need to be even more picky with your entry. Why I don't look a 2 minute time frame? Desi refers 2 minute time frames a lot. Okay, you need to understand. Desi is Desi, me it's me. Like, do not compare me with Desi. Like, we both are very good traders. We both do our thing very good. We're profitable. Desi didn't learn to trade from me, and I didn't learn to trade from Desi. Like, I do my thing, and he does his thing. Like I said before, there's so many different ways that you can trade. You just gotta find what works for you. Me personally, I do like the 3 minute time frame and the five. I do not like the one or the two. I think it's extremely easy to get fake outs on the 2 minute time frame and the 1 minute time frame. Is buy entry now? It depends where you're looking. Is this buy entry for what? If you want to play a rejection, it was near resistance. That was your entry. What it is right now, I personally will not trade. Find the queue where they at right now because they're middle of the channel and it's been crazy choppy. Spy entry for scalp longs at resistance? Why? Days like today is when we need to practice patience. Choppy sideways, exactly. So there's no trades. Either at a stream support or stream resistance, that's where you want to enter. In the middle of the channel, there's no trades. I like this Nvidia hold. Do I trust it? No. Yeah, exactly. Joel Music Man, yes. Choppy sideways, no trade. Gold pull back to the VWAP could be an entry. Tesla rejecting the VWAP. But we don't see the thing is like we keep reacting, but we don't see continuation to the downside. Have a great one, Fod. I think we got a very good trade with CrowdStrike. We locked profits at resistance 470. That was perfect entry, perfect exit. I think the day is pretty much done because the market's doing nothing. Yeah, definitely feels like a gym time. I gotta eat and then I'm off to the gym. Today's booty day. You just got back from the gym? Core wave? What's the ticker for that one? Oh, I have alerts for that one. Um, let's see. It's not even near. Yeah, I'm waiting for the gap fill below. It's too high, too fast, too much. Not the type of charts that I want to trade. And it's very choppy today. If you see that 5 minute time frame, it went, excuse me, below the VWAP, above the VWAP, below the VWAP, above the VWAP, aka choppy sideways. Hola, guapo. I think TSM can be a good short, to be honest. Now that I'm seeing those 30-minute candles, it could be a good short with a big gap below, but I'm not shorting this market. I'm not gonna go short on this market. Why did I say about Tesla? I already talked about Tesla a few times. Yeah, TSM looking like a good short play. I'm not gonna take it, but I like it. Well, TSM most of the time their contracts are very cheap. We could try with one and see if it's gonna fill the gap below. Let's see. Let's see the 200 contract for next week. It's 315. I'm just gonna go with one contract because why not? Let's see if we can have a little bit of excitement here. 200 for next week. Stop loss 2 days high. There you go. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I really like those two pin bars on the 30-minute time frame. Two pin bars at the top. Yep, yep. Keep going lower. Keep going lower. I'm gonna take some profits at the VWAP, and then if it loses the VWAP, I'm just gonna let it ride. Oh no, I only had one contract. I can't. Um, if it does, what I'm gonna do with this one is, if as long as 204 keeps acting as resistance, I'm just gonna hold it. If I see a bounce here, I'm gonna buy one more. It's gonna be a very small trade. Only two I got one contract, and if I see a bounce, I'm gonna get another one. And then it's a set and forget. Slap shop. What a boring day. Oh my god. I was not expecting this. I literally thought that we were gonna have a pullback, and then I was ready to buy the dip, pretty much. Ooh, enjoy Barcelona. Yeah, booty day will be definitely more exciting. Barcelona will be more exciting. Come on, market, move. Do something. I like this TSM weakness. Yeah. Got a big gap below. Two pin bar reactions. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Keep going. Keep going lower. Keep going lower. Give me 2 days low. If TSM rejects the VWAP, it's done so. Man, what happened with Apple? That's ugly. Look at the daily candlestick on Apple. What happened? I want to see TSM reacting here. I trade mostly futures. What a mess. What a mess. I don't know what happened. Yeah, maybe it's summer. Summer action is ugly and it's slow and it's choppy. What a bounce here on TSM. Okay. Thank you, ATEC. Yeah, selling made and got away. Apple rejecting yesterday high could take it to 200 again. Viewer rejection, SPY, but doesn't matter because when we have choppy price action, VWAP doesn't really work out. Can we have another pullback to pre-market low so we can play something? Ugly candlestick on Apple. I don't trade options on TradingView. Ooh, Tesla, bear flag, playing out. That's why you wait for a confirmation that it's gonna hold the VWAP. You don't enter on a anticipation, you wait for confirmation. We can add more to Apple here. It's up to you. I wouldn't. Why do you want to add to Apple here? What's the level there? What's the level there? Why would be the reason to add Apple here? I'm asking this question because I want to help you. You need a reason to be adding, not just because it's going lower. You're going to add. Going down to previous day high, so you're going to add because it's under previous day high? Or you want to add when it's holding support? Nope, it's under previous day high. It's not holding enough support. It's rejecting it, in fact. You gotta wait for confirmation that it's holding a level. I'm falling asleep here. I'm hungry. Nothing happening. We're back to the same. Crappy PA. We're not breaking any levels. We're not near support. We are in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm leaving in 8 minutes because it's almost 12. Spine like you're doing nothing. Does it look like it wants to go higher? Yes, because it's giving us no follow through with downside, but it's super choppy. Could you play these with options? You could. It kind of looks like a bull flag. I wouldn't play it with futures. One candlestick can definitely blow up your account based on how it's moving. No, with zero DTE, yeah, I never played zero DTE. I never even talk about zero DTE because why? It's a waste of money unless you're playing it the first few minutes of the market open. But at this time, hell nah. I like Tesla for the upside, not the downside. It's holding my support. No, I never trade zero DTE, never. Why? I prefer to trade futures. Why would I want to play zero DTE? It's better with futures. Way better with futures. For options peeps, trade next day. I will trade weeklies. But honestly, guys, I'm pretty happy with our day today because I at least I've been very patient. I haven't taken any futures trade because I don't like how spine that you're moving. Um, I took one trade that I think it was very good, which is CrowdStrike. So I'm happy with my day. It is boring because not much happening, but we had a very good day. In fact, most of the time trading is boring unless you're chasing around a bunch of charts. But if not, trading is boring. Okay, Tesla. I like Tesla. Me like Tesla. I like Tesla. Tessie. I think Tesla can go to 345, 344 next week. I got the 335 for next week. My stop loss is gonna be 2 days low. I also got the 340 for next week. We'll see. No, I talk about Palantir. I don't like how Palantir is moving. It's been too choppy. If you see the daily, it's been crazy choppy. So no, not touching Palantir. Is this a head and shoulder on SPY on the queue? Yeah, definitely. Like if you're scared, being scared of swing trading this market is very valid. I think swing trading right now is extremely risky. Man, Nvidia. Oh, it's 12. Okay, I'm getting out of here. This thing is getting super boring. Yeah, I'm holding Tesla. My stop loss is today's low. My PT is today's high. What else? CrowdStrike, I'm still holding runners. I still like it. TSN, forget about it. I only have one contract, so I don't care what TSS does. So I'm leaving, guys. Thank you for being here. Beautiful, beautiful trade with CrowdStrike. Congrats if you took it with me. That was perfect. And congrats also if you were patient today and waiting for A plus setup or did not take any trade because today it was just not a good day to trade. I'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you guys. Oh, remember to like the video. Okay? Thank you. Bye.